What's happening, YouTube? Full Speaks back, man. Just checking in. You know what I mean? Philadelphia Eagles news. So the Philadelphia Eagles will be going to the White House to meet with Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk. You know, he'd probably be lurking somewhere in the shadows around and pop out. You know, say something dumb and autistic. You know. I'm sure you MAGA people love that. You know, good for you Eagles. You know, it's your presidents, your leaders. You meet with them. You know, me, I'm indifferent. I don't care. You know, meet with them, don't meet with them. Whatever they feel like doing, it's all good. But, you know, he's the president. And, hey, we're here. And I guess you got to respect the guy, right? You know, I guess. So, that's what's up. In other news, Philadelphia Eagles signed a tight end from the Raiders. Guy who really wasn't their main guy. I mean, of course, they got that beast over there, Brock Bowers. That's an animal. You know, I would have loved us to be able to grab him somehow, but I know that's impossible. He's going to be the cornerstone of that franchise over there. I'm quite sure, that offense. So, the guy we got, I don't know. Maybe depth. Maybe he'll end up in the practice squad. Maybe he'll fight for backup spot. Maybe he can win the starting spot. I don't know. In other news, the Philadelphia Eagles have hired an offensive assistant who was a quarterbacks coach at the University of Georgia. So, I guess that's good for those of you who felt like the Eagles should always be open to fresh ideas and new stuff like that. Now, I'm not always that big on college guys with fresh ideas, but you never know, man. Sometimes you can find a diamond in the rough with a guy. So, hey, it is what it is. Maybe that's some fresh ideas that they can incorporate into what they're doing. I'm sure they've done their homework on the guy, and they should feel good about the move they made. I have no particular feeling about it. I don't know much about him. And then in other news, the Philadelphia Eagles have signed running back AJ Dillon. Now, this, I believe, is a good signing here. It's from the Green Bay Packers, number 28, big ball. Dude might be bigger than Saquon. You know, this is a big dude. So that lets me know the Philadelphia Eagles have definitely turned the corner in the way they look at football. This is really, really great. It tells me they plan on running the ball some more. And a guy like this here, you could take some of the load off of Saquon. You probably don't want Saquon, who, you just re-signed to this big contract, to really carry the ball 400 times again, especially like in the regular season. You want him really preserved for the playoffs. And in the event, God forbid something was to happen, to him for any extended period of time, you have a competent running back that you can hand the ball off to, who should be familiar with some of the concepts that you're running, in the offense. So, AJ Dillon, good pickup. I'm all for it. Still listening out to see what we do. I guess the guy I'm hoping we really grab is Khalil Mack. That's out there. I would love to grab him. I think he would be a great addition to our defensive line. Veteran guy who was, since he's been in the league, he's one of the better pass rushers in the league. At one point, it's ridiculous. He was compared to Lawrence Taylor, which I never understand why people compare guys to Lawrence Taylor. Even guys like Micah Parsons, who I talked about in the past, who I was familiar with going back to high school and, at Penn State, definitely. Lawrence Taylor, come on, man. Guys just skip over Derek Thomas. People just skip over Von Miller, Jason Taylor, even the dude that Dallas had, man, DeMarcus Ware. People just skip over all these great pass rushers and go to Lawrence Taylor. Stuff is just crazy, man. Stuff is just crazy. It reminds me of how when John Morant was out there and you had this dude Perkins, comparing him to Michael Jordan. He's just the Michael Jordan. Like you skipping over Iverson, you skipping over Westbrook, you skipping over all these guys to go to Michael Jordan. God Anyway, so these are the Philadelphia Eagles moves. So far, good. Hey, and there's been a Jalen Hurts sighting. Jalen Hurts was sighted having dinner with the GOAT himself, MJ, Michael Jordan. And there's footage of him visiting the facility for, Nike brand and Jordan in particular brand out in Oregon and giving a nice speech, man, and letting them jokers know, I hear the MVP chants because he was the MVP of the Super Bowl, but he said, no, but you got to put champ in front of that. You know what I mean? So he living it up right now, man. I'm happy for him. Really, all the stuff he been through, all the BS he had to tolerate and deal with that he's still dealing with now. To see him go there, man, and really get to just unwind, enjoy himself, man. Go ahead on this little tour that he's on, championship tour, victory lap, I call it. It's a beautiful thing to see for Jalen Hurts, man. I can't think of a young guy who deserves it more. Hard worker, man, smart, serious. I can't think of a guy who deserves it more. Happy for him. And that's what we got in Eagles news right now, man. When more stuff comes through, we're going to be back to let you know what's happening, man. And everybody stay safe, man. Man out. Peace.